How do you deal with kids? How do you keep them busy during the day? The best way to deal with kids is to stay active yourself. If you are in action throughout the day, your kids will follow the same thing. Always remember that kids do not do what you tell them to do. They do what you do. So if during these times of staying at home, of being in lockdown, if you are glued onto the TV all the time or to your phone, your kids are going to do the same thing. They will do activities that they are fond of. They will not follow your instructions. They will follow what they see, which essentially is what you do is what they will do. So the most effective way of dealing with kids is to be in action yourself. Secondly, you can also look at involving kids in daily day-to-day activities and make it a kind of play or a game for them. Anywhere where a kid feels more involved, more active is where the kid is in a game. Kids love to play. They love to be in the zone of enjoyment, excitement. Create that for them. Whether it is non-fire cooking or painting, cleaning the house, make everything a game for them. Also, this is a good time for you to know your kids well. Look at what their motivations are. How do they get motivated? Look at those cues. Once you pick them up, you can use the cues to make them motivated, to do activities during the day. So keep your kid active. Let them be engaged in some kind of a brain gym. Mental activities that gives them that kick to keep going, keep playing. Reinforcements of rewards is another way to keep your kids going throughout the day. Which means for any good activity, for anything good that they do, you reward them with something. And that reward need not necessarily be a thing. It could even be words of appreciation. Also, these are the times when you can instill value in your kids. If you look at the normal routine of your kids, they are quite busy. Coming back from school, going from a taekwondo class, a piano class, tuition, coming back and studying, packing the bag for the next day, and sleeping. The day is extremely packed. This kind of regimentation, as I call it, for a student, for a kid, is not very good. It does not allow any exploration of life to come by. It does not allow the entry of creativity. So this is the time your kid can be on his or her own and be creative. You can also look at giving activities to your kids that involve all five senses. It's very important for all of us, including the kids, to stay in touch with the body and to stay in touch with what's happening around us. So spending time in nature, getting them invested into gardening, or just be open to the five senses. Set them free. Let them do what they want to do. Allow them to be bored. That's one thing that parents feel guilty of nowadays. And our times, we were bored most of the time. We did not have a regimented routine like the students, like the kids of today. But we were allowed to be bored. And it's good. Boredom is good. Boredom is where a child has the potential to create new things. So just allow your kid to be bored. Once you know what your kid likes, you can just do more activities of those kinds. So just explore, be creative, and have fun while you have them at home. Thank you.